So first up is a Lincoln cent from 1923. Now this one is interesting because it's got the obverse being struck through a thread. Now this is a very maybe iffy or difficult error to find, because if we zoom in there, it just looks like the penny is scratched. However, when this coin was being produced, a thread got in the way, and that is what that line mark is from there. So the only people that would be able to verify something like this would be these grading companies. If you guys want to know where to sell your coins and post images of your coins, I did a video on that. Put it in the comments below and I'll send you guys the link to that video. So this error coin here is definitely a very interesting one to come across and to send into grading, and to get that authenticated is definitely awesome because it makes it a little bit more valuable. Now this coin here sold for over $150. Next up is the 2003 Philadelphia minted Roosevelt Dime. Now this image is a little blurry, not the best image, but what it has is that it's been struck on an elliptical planchet. You can see that it's not all the way round like a normal dime would be. Because of this mint error, this dime here sold for over $170. Moving right along, here's another example, a much better example actually, on a 2017 Denver minted Jefferson Nickel. Now this is struck on an elliptical planchet. It only weighs 2.9 grams. Obviously you can see from the shape of the coin that it's got some type of error. So you guys will know if you find anything that looks strange, definitely hold on to it. That way you guys can post images of it in those Facebook coin groups and get others' opinions on it before sending it to a grading company and spending all this kind of money. Now this coin here sold for over $275. Let's move on to a more expensive coin. This is a Kennedy $half coin, 90% silver, and it was struck on a split planchet. Now it only weighs 5.2 grams. It does look like it's been, like, you know, wire brushed or scratched up or damaged throughout the years. However, it is actually a mint error that's being struck on a split planchet. That is what makes this coin look the way it does, and that's why this $half coin sold for over $430. Next up is another $half coin. Now this one doesn't have a date. It is 40% silver, so it's somewhere in the years of 1965 to 1967 that they've classified here on the coin slab. Now it is a die adjustment strike, and basically what that does is it wears all the coin out. That's why you can't see the dates and part of the phrases there on the coin, both on the obverse and on the reverse of the coin. And it's not got the highest grade. It's graded at an AU 50, so it's not like it's a mint state high, mint stated coin or anything like that. And the coin still sold for a little over $200. So 50 cents into 200 bucks, you gotta take it. It's a good profit. Next up is an interesting, very interesting dime. Now it's no dated here, of course, we can see, and it's been struck on the clad layer only. So it doesn't have that inner copper core layer on the coin, which is interesting. And obviously you can see that the whole design is pretty much faded away. You can barely make out Roosevelt's head there on the obverse, the front of the coin, and not really much on the back of the coin. So that is what gives the coin value, and that's why this dime sold for over $100. Moving on to a Washington quarter. Now this is a clad quarter, it's not a silver quarter or anything like that. You can't really make out the date on this. And what makes this coin interesting is that when the coin was being produced, a cloth got in the way and the obverse was struck through a cloth. And that's why you see that little ripple design there on the front of the Washington quarter, because that is from a cloth being on top of it. Now as you see on the back, it's perfectly fine, nothing's wrong with the quarter. And because of this mint error, this quarter sold for over $190. Guys, don't forget to click the videos over there if you guys want to watch more of coin and collectible videos. And don't forget, until tomorrow, I will see you all in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.